were awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they got animals in there. It's pretty cool. Axel will like it. But you want to find a ride to it? You're in farm, maybe?
Thank you so much. You are amazing. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Hello everyone and welcome to the Canadian International Air Show Day 2. I thought it would be a cool way to start, just taking in the views and the sounds of the incredible and thrilling airplanes. So we are inside the CNE. Yesterday we were here for day 1, watching the air show from Lakeshore. And we thought today, let's watch it from the CNE. So we are actually inside the Canadian National Exhibition grounds. Hi Joffrey, thank you so much for joining in today to the Canadian International Air Show Day 2. We were live yesterday for day 1 on Lakeshore, right across from the old Ontario Place. So we are headed to the grounds where you can watch the CNE. So usually the exhibition, if you watched our live stream of the CNE grounds walkthrough, just on a regular day with no festivals or no events, you will see that this ground you can walk through. There's no gates, so there are very large gates up where you cannot just walk through the grounds. We actually toured this exact statue and fountain right here, but you cannot walk this way unless you have and paid for admission to the CNE. Today is the last day also where you can re-enter. Tomorrow there is no re-entry after 5 p.m. and no discounted rate after 5 p.m. So today is the last day of re-entry to here at the CNE. But welcome to CNE grounds. It is already busy. Wow. The planes did take off at 12, so we're gonna try to find a cool place today. So we were actually watching right across on Lakeshore here yesterday. There it is. Starting off today very strong and loud with the roar. Hey Randy, oh Randy, you are too sweet and too kind and a great supporter of our channel, a great family member of our channel. Thank you so much, Randy, for the $20 super chat. You are so generous and so kind. Thank you so much, Randy. So from here we can actually hear the announcements from the speaker, but I want to get the best possible view. So yesterday we were actually watching from right there. So this is actually where we were standing yesterday, and that area is free. But what I did want to do, since you're on the CNE grounds, is find a nice and cozy spot here, not obstructing anyone else's view. I want to be kind of still up a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Wants to be in the sun, but we're gonna have to be in the sun.
Folks, here's another topside pass by your CF-18 Hornet from the right.
Question for you all, are you able to hear the announcers? The announcers are actually right in front of us, in front of the bleacher. So I'm just curious if you can hear what they are saying on our stream. Wow, 1.5 million.
That's exactly it. Now, friends, we have an autograph zone here, and Dan Cordan and Sean Flish are right now at the autograph tent. They will be there until 12:30. You will want to go and get their autograph and check it out. Please roam around the ground if you are here in person and check it out. And for those of you on live stream, again, please follow us and let us know some of your questions that you have, what you're excited to see. Of course, check in with us and let us know what you're doing.
Well, let's have a big round of applause for the Aurora Canadian Air Force CF-18 Hornets. Now, folks,
Yay!
one more time, we do have a drone that is intruding into our airspace here today. And we need you, if you're operating that drone, to land immediately. We cannot continue with our airshow here until that drone is out of airspace.
Oh no. The announcement just said that there is somebody operating a drone, and unfortunately they can't continue the air show until the drone goes bye-bye. So hopefully they hear the announcements. Hey Bino, how are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Labor Day weekend to all of our friends. We starting off the stream so greatly today with our friend Randy Rutt, that is such a great supporter of our channel, with a super chat. So sweet. And we are right behind the bleachers, so right near the announcements. Northern Stars is scheduled up next, but they are waiting for the drone to disappear a little bit. They cannot continue until the drone disappears.
The left side of it.
Find out where you are coming from. Philippines, Malaysia,
Oh, you are, yeah?
South Korea, Japan, Ethiopia, Venezuela.
Who are we most excited to see today?
Now, I see
Like there's a bunch of seats there? There's a bunch of seats there, right?
Come on over here. We're going to put you on the big screen. So if you guys are
Yeah.
one of our performers, one of our pilots,
Yeah, you're on the road side, not the
incredible
VIP
shirt.
side,
I'm not
right?
sure if our production
Yeah, so
can
you
get
can walk
back
over
to
the
us.
stairs.
Look at this shirt. Support Aviation Museum. Now, why is this so important? And first of all, you have work to do later this afternoon because you're going to be performing in the Cornell.
Well, it's up to you, buddy. We're going to sit and watch a little bit of air show. Good shirt, actually. I'm close to the road, too, buddy. Look, there's a huge tree to the right of me. It's really close to the fence. Yeah. See all the outlets?
Yes, Dufferin is actually closed too. So when the CNE began, you could actually drive through the CNE, like between the C&E and medieval times, if you're familiar with the area. So past Liberty Grand and then up to Dufferin. And actually, it is closed. So it was closed from yesterday and today, and they will not allow any cars to pass through. There's police there, there's signs, so you can no longer drive through the Dufferin street. So keep that in mind. As you can see, Lakeshore is quite carry right now. So subway would probably be your best bet, or go, or getting dropped off.
Yeah, the windmills all just over.
Unless again tomorrow you do want to arrive quite early to reserve a spot. And here are the Northern Stars coming in from our left.
Right, we'll have tickets for you, right? Right in front of us.
Sorry friends, I don't know why it keeps getting blurry. Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. So sorry friends, I'm going to move spots because I don't like how I think the phone is trying to catch the trees. So it keeps fogging a little bit. So I'll wait until they're done and I'm gonna try to find a different spot for all of you. I really like hearing, but I don't like that I can't see. Sorry. I'm gonna get closer actually here. Little bit better. Sorry about that, friends. Hey Belle, how are you today? Thank you for joining us. just proposed at the air show. When the planes drew the heart in the sky, someone proposed. And they asked over the announcements for them. The triple hammerhead is going to be performed now. round of applause for the Northern Stars. That was your Northern Stars family. And one last pass through. Get ready.
I don't know about your butterfly, you want to know? Because I was crying. Yeah, that was the most remarkable proposal, and I'm so excited to be all part of it. Congratulations, Leah and David. You know, I want to give another shout out to an incredible sponsor. If you turn your eyes to the screen,
I think my kids are hungrier. They want fries.
We'll get a big bucket of fries.
Thank you so much, sorry, all of you for joining us today. This is day 2 of the Canadian International Air Show. We were live yesterday from along the lakeshore. Today we are watching from the CNE grounds. You do have to have admission in order to sit on the hill where we are. We are next to the bleachers and the announcers. So hopefully you can hear a little bit of the announcements. If not, I will repeat the key points that they are saying to all of you. We are the Canadian Disney family, and we go live at least twice a week from fun events around Toronto, as well as do relaxing strolls in this busy and concrete jungle city. We try to find the tranquility and peacefulness and do nice relaxing strolls live for you and bring fun events live, such as the Medieval Times show, Minecraft experience, and Canada's Wonderland, just to name a few. Next month, on September 26th, we will be live for opening night of Halloween Haunt at Canada's Wonderland, where Canada's Wonderland transforms into the spookiest time of year. So just to name a few, some of the fun events. We love connecting with all of you. That's why we love to live stream, in order to meet all of you, and so that you can experience these events from no matter where you are in the world. We saw one of our mods watching today. From the comfort of her couch, you get to watch the Canadian International Air Show. Hope you all have a cup of cozy and are watching with us. We really appreciate it.
Yesterday, the Aurora.
We are waiting for the next act, which is the CP-140 Aurora, set to arrive actually 4 minutes ago, but unfortunately nothing yet. Oh, I think that we have an update. The CP-140 Aurora will be arriving from our right, friends. we decided today to watch from a different area just to give you all different perspectives of the air show. So what it's like standing on Lakeshore where you don't have to pay compared to the Canadian International exhibition where you do have to pay or have admission to sit on the grounds here. So today I'm sitting on the grounds of the CNE, whereas yesterday I was standing along Lakeshore. So Lakeshore, I feel like you get a better view of the water, but here you can also hear on the speakers their announcements as well. So pros and cons of each. High speed pass coming in from the right. Up next, we have Mike and Sam Showcat. And we fell in love with this performance yesterday. It is fantastic to see that they are a husband and wife duo. And the wife, Sam, is actually a wing walker. So you will see her outside of the plane. So if you see a figure on the outside of the plane on the wing, that is a real person wing walking right before our eyes. I didn't even know that was possible. Something you see straight out of the movies here in Toronto. And we're so excited that we get to watch this again with all of you. Daily Fast Pass, thank you so much for joining in with us. Our good friends, Daily Fast Pass, please check out their channel as well. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for bopping that like button. We appreciate it so much. We hope that everyone is having a spectacular Sunday so far. So Sam is on the wing. The wife is wing walking on the wing of this airplane, and they will also still go upside down as well. Hey Snake Boy, thank you so much for your help yesterday during the stream. It was such a fun stream yesterday. It was awesome. During the Snowbirds, we had updates from the members of our family. That's what we call everybody who joins in our chat, updating us from the airport what was happening with the Snowbirds. So thank you so much, Snake Boy, for doing that. So if you can see, hopefully on the stream, the figure that's on top of the airplane, kind of something sticking out right at the top, that is an actual person. So that is Sam wing walking on top of the airplane. So that object looking figure on top of the airplane is a real person. dolphin going upside down with his wife wing walking on the outside of the aircraft. Then there was Mike and Sam Showcat, the dynamic husband and wife air show duo. So Sam performs wing walking and aerobatics, while the pilot Mike performs these complex maneuvers while his wife is on the outside of the aircraft. Another fun fact about it is that his wife actually has to go back inside of the aircraft before he can land the airplane. Obviously, they cannot hear each other, so they have to use complex hand signals. Randy, imagine? That was too funny. So coming up in 2 minutes is the P-51, flyed by Marco Risconi. And this show, just like yesterday, is about 3 hours and 40 minutes long, ending with the amazing Snowbirds. So the Snowbirds will take flight, scheduled to take flight at 2:50. Yesterday was delayed quite a little bit. They had a little bit of a bird accident, from what I understand, but everybody is safe, and that's most important. The Snowbirds will take flight at 2:50 today. And again, hopefully you all can compare today's stream to yesterday's stream of where we watch along the lakeshore. Again, the lakeshore would be free. You just have to get there a little bit early to reserve the spot. Whereas here, today we were sitting, so a little bit better for the sitting, but different view today. We're kind of behind the bleachers where you have to pay for. But different views, different perspectives to see what you would get at both. And it's also quite hot here today compared to yesterday. No real breeze off of the lake. Welcome in the P-51, flown by Marco Risconi. Ooh, great question, Belle. It is, I would say it is busier today for sure. I would say, compared to the stream yesterday, that the lakeshore view will be a little bit better, especially because you get the view of the water as well as the skyline of the Humber Bay area. We're here, again, you do get to sit down, so that's definitely a positive. There is some shaded areas, but not really a breeze today. It is quite hot. Even when I turn the camera this way, I'm not sure if you family can see the white line that I see on the screen, so that doesn't really appear in the sky, but because the sun is so hot, it's creating that glare. Square One is such a beautiful mall. I haven't been there in years. I heard that they really upgraded it pre-2020. That they really did a lot of renovations. It's not really like it used to be. So cool to check it out. Hopefully this Christmas season, which is fast approaching, we can do a mall walk and do a live stream of a mall walk through Square One to see the crowd levels as well as what Square One now has to offer. I'm super curious. I haven't been there in a while. We also go live from the tree lighting at Eaton Center as well as the Santa Claus Parade. I know it's so early to talk about, but it will be here before we know it. Yes, beautiful skies. I also like the back today, very blue skies and sunshine. Yesterday we had really beautiful clouds as our backdrop, so really cool to compare the two different perspectives, 2 different days of the air show. So even though you get the same planes, could get different backdrop, different weather, so different shows, experiences each time. So remember, tomorrow is the last day to experience the air show here in Toronto. Some family members yesterday said that they thought that it's going to go to London after Toronto. Not 100% sure where it's off to next, but if you get the opportunity to see it in person, definitely recommend it. And my recommendation personally would be to watch it along the lake shore rather than the CNE. The CNE was also quite busy to get into today compared to all of the other days. What I also cannot hear anymore is the speakers. I'm not sure what's happening with the bleacher area, but before we could hear actually the announcements perfectly, but haven't been able to hear ever since. Oh, Snakebird says that maybe the P-51 and the Snowbirds will be in London. Since you get a little bit of the show. So up next is going to be the Extra 300, and the pilot is Luke Penner at 1:15. while we're waiting for our next act, I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of trivia about Toronto since we are just waiting here. So, true or false, chat? The first ever NBA game was held in Toronto. Do you think that is true or false? Kinsley got it right. That is true. The first ever NBA game was held right here in Toronto in 1946. Good. And Snakeboy got it right as well. Good job. Yes, that is true. Can anyone name the square in Toronto that is used for concerts, art displays, the Winter Festival of Lights, skating as a big hint, that was named for the mayor of Toronto from 1955 to 1962? Can anyone name that square? Wow, Kinsey got it again. Our mod squad. Yes, it is Nathan Phillips Square. Our next act should be appearing soon, but can anyone name, since TIFF is actually coming up, and we're going to do a nice relaxing stroll in the area of TIFF when it comes to Toronto, can anyone name any famous actors that are from Toronto? All the people here. Yes, John Candy, Keanu Reeves, Howie, Mike Myers, Jim Carrey, Captain Billy. Yes, Jim Carrey actually is my personal favorite actor from Toronto. I absolutely love Jim Carrey. I think he is so funny. Dumb and Dumber actually is one of my all-time favorite movies. I think he is hilarious. The Grinch. I still can't get over that that's actually Jim Carrey. He is so believable as the Grinch. You can't even tell it's an actual person in it. He is awesome. It's Mike Myers. Mike Myers is funny too. I feel like he hasn't come up with anything in a while. I know Jim Carrey was in the new Sonic movie that was released this year, so he's doing a little bit of something. But I feel like I haven't seen Mike Myers in a lot. Anything recently? Have any of you in chat seen Mike Myers? I haven't. He is amazing. I once saw an interview actually on YouTube of Jim Carrey making the faces of the Grinch but without the makeup, and I was so fascinated by how well he could move his face around to be constructed into the Grinch. You know those actors who play a role and no one could ever replace him? I feel like Jim Carrey, no one could ever be the Grinch other than him. Just like I feel like Johnny Depp, no one could replace Jack Sparrow. No one could be Jack Sparrow other than Johnny Depp. Oh, Mike Myers is from Scarborough. Interesting. I know a cool thing about Toronto this year has been the NBA champions that won. The MVP was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he is from Hamilton. So it was pretty cool when they did the championship parade. He was wearing the Canadian flag, so it was kind of cool that he represented Canada. The Mask. Yes, I forgot about The Mask. Another classic. Mike Myers' last movie was Pentaverate. I really hope I'm saying that right. Please forgive me if I'm not. I haven't even heard of that one though. Did you watch it, Snake Boy? At all? So the next Air Act is supposed to be at 1:15. The extra 300, but I have not. Oh, spoke too soon. Luke Penner. Unlimited Aerobatics from Luke Penner. So he specializes in precision aerobatics. So unlimited is the highest category of aerobatics. So sorry, family. This tree is not our friend. I wish he... Hey, Luke, come over here. So why Luke Penner is flying a little bit higher is he's actually not allowed to go under 500 feet. So it kind of explains why he's so high in the sky. Randy, you're so lucky meeting all these famous people. I think I remember yesterday in chat you saying that you met someone else. That is so cool. You have to get all these autographs. All these pilots make it look so easy to do this. It is incredible. I wonder what they feel like inside. They probably are amazing at roller coasters. Brenner was so great. So he is going to land now at the Billy Bishop Airport, which is located on the Toronto Islands. Has anybody in chat ever flown from Billy Bishop? We personally haven't. We always fly out through Pearson when we do go on vacation. Has anybody ever tried Billy Bishop, and what was your experience like? We'd love to know in the comments or in the chat. So next is going to be the CH-146. So today is, or this weekend, is the 76th anniversary of the Canadian International Air Show. Guess a little bit of math for you, chat. Since school is also starting here in Ontario on Tuesday, who in chat can say the year that the air show was first held? Yes, Kinsley and Snake Boy. I saw it appear at the same time, so you guys tagged. Good job. First was held in 1946. Excellent. And a little tip for anybody: if you can't make it on Saturday or Sunday or Monday to the air show, on Friday they do have their practice day. So you fine tune their skills. It's not the whole show, but you can see them. And especially if you live in the Toronto area or staying in a hotel or anything in the downtown Toronto area, so Lakeshore and beyond, they do fly around that area, especially the Snowbirds. It would be actually cool to eat at the CN Tower on any of those days for lunch, because the Snowbirds fly right around CN Tower, which is actually my personal favorite shot of the Snowbirds. That and them flying over the CNE. Do another little trivia while waiting. Actually, you know what's funny? This is the second limo that I saw today drive by the CNE. Must be famous people in town. Let's do one more trivia before our next. I hear it. Oh, there's a helicopter. Helicopter's like, let's join the show. Okay, so next, who can guess Canada These are Canada fun facts. Canada has the largest population of which animal in the world? The helicopter's like, hey, I want to join the air show. Whoa, the snake boy. Snake boy, you're on fire today. Good job. Yes, it is a moose. Canada has the largest moose population. I personally have never, I don't think I've ever seen a moose though, in person. Like, I've seen, I don't know if you guys all remember, but years ago, wow, there used to be different statues of different moose all over Toronto that were decorated and all colorful. Centerville actually still has one. Centerville Amusement Park on Toronto Island still actually has one in the retro car area for the littles. They get to drive on the track with the little cars, and there's actually still one of those decorated moose there. Has anybody in chat ever seen a moose? CH-126, I think. It looks like it's a helicopter. Look at their landing. Hopefully everything's okay. Cool question. Next trivia question. What is Canada's national sport? Good job. So Snake Boy got it right. That is the national winter sport. Yes, hockey. Good job. So does anyone know what Canada's national summer sport is? Now that we got the winter sport, what is Canada's national summer sport? Woo! Randy Brad got it. It is lacrosse. Not sure what their helicopter's doing. Good guess, Infinity baseball, but it is lacrosse. So for out of all the countries in the world, where do you all think Canada falls in the largest list section? So what rank is Canada? Is Canada the first largest country, the second, the third, the fourth, or the fifth? Where do you all think? Ooh, good question. I guess in landmass. Yes, landmass is second. Good job. Canada is the second largest landmass country. I know I should be a little bit more specific. Sorry about that. Ooh, another trivia question. Since we saw Santa Claus at Walmart the other day, yes, we did see Christmas decorations at Walmart on Friday, this past Friday. Who sings, a Canadian artist that kind of made the song, I feel like it made the song even more popular. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And he has a whole Christmas album that is really good. Everything is okay. I haven't really heard any update yet. We just see that. Ooh, Bing Crosby is a good one. That one is, yes, I think he was the original artist of it, but there's a Canadian who sings It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, and I feel like his version is my favorite. I'm just gonna move over again, friends and family, because it is quite hot in the sun. And I don't want the phone to reheat or to heat. And I am getting very, very hot. Randy's like, that is a no. We're not talking about Christmas. I completely respect that. I don't even want to think about it. Yes, Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé has a Christmas album. It is very hot in the sun today. Does anybody know? Now we can hear.
Give them a wave. Right now, let's see a great job. Hands in the air, giving them a wave. Our search and rescue demonstration.
So that is the search and rescue demonstration. Now we can hear the speaker a little bit better too. Search and rescue helicopter. So which superhero was actually created by a Canadian? Well, was co-created, I should say. Co-created by a Canadian. Snake Boy, yes, it was Superman. Superman was co-created by a Canadian, Joe Shuster.
The first couple in the short lane. After this moment, take your photo. Imagine you're a top right here at the 2025. Of course I say that.
So Jeopardy was also hosted by a Canadian for a long time. Does anybody remember what his name was? The host of Jeopardy.
Now look at this right
Alex Trebek, the late Alex Trebek, was Canadian. He was actually from Sudbury. Trevor Rafferty is up next. Flying the Eagle. Really cool performance. And in less than an hour, and almost an hour, we have the Snowbirds. So really, we appreciate you being here and sharing out the stream or subscribing to be part of our family. It means so much to us. Oh, great question, Infinity. The CNE itself was quite busy to get in. The line actually was on the street to go through security. They really tried to keep it moving though. It was very well organized to get in quickly, but it was a very long line to get in. The parking lots were full. The traffic, as you can see, is traffic-y for sure. And the CNE itself was busy. And especially on a hot day, everyone is wanting to go to the CNE to get their last visit in before it is all done on Monday and then back to school here. As you can kind of see behind us, the hill is quite busy. Trevor Rafferty will be flying in from our left. Yes, Captain Drew, that is an amazing idea. Is to come on Friday and to watch them practice. Not a lot of people come. Very smart decision.
While those Canadians living and pay for a flight in aircraft only, working as a millwright in steel company of Hamilton, Ontario, is now working full-time flying air shows and teaching aerobatics. Ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Lasky.
Over the top he goes, down that horse one straight down. Keeping the performance in front of us the entire time. Now straight up and up we go. Rolling in, and go. A whole 360-degree roll going. Using hard left rudder and over his pivots. And the cameraman. And trying to stop and back on the downwire. Now, Brittany, I don't even understand that. Even though we say that this is a beginner and advanced.
Yes, it'd be like a whole private show just for you. You're in VIP. You're in the VIP section on Friday. That is a great choice. That is awesome that you did that. Avoid all the people. How was the weather on Friday? I'm trying to remember. Yes, we try to watch it. We actually have live streamed the air show for 3 years now. Can't believe it. One of our first ever live streams was the air show. It became a tradition in our family. We really enjoy going. It's incredible to see what these planes can do and what these very talented pilots are capable of. How about you, Captain Thrilla? Do you attend the air show every year? It's also a little bit nostalgic for us because we grew up watching the air show. Our uncle is a big air show fan. Perfect weather, high of 20. Today is quite hot in the sun. Summer is like, don't forget about me. It's still summer.
Every morning we get together, we go through what's called a briefing. And this zero area is an invisible box in front of us. There's an official and make sure that it's protected. So when our aerobatic pilots come in, they know that they can maneuver safely as a guide of another plane out there working healthy purpose, making sure that we're safe, communicating with our emergency personnel to ensure the safety. We got the all clear right now, and just like a true professional, goes right back into your performance.
Absolutely. Hanging upside down in the straps there for just a second. Trevor Rafferty going back into his performance. There's speed now as the approaches the show center. And great luck. And a fire ball and over the top he goes. Again, one turbo right into the loop. doing it this time. All right, straight back next to you. Sliding out, pulling the airplane. Looking at the bottom side of the aircraft, you can see our left runner now watch the exit on this maneuver as he does a half turn and then shots the stick forward, experiencing upwards of negative 4G, exiting that beautiful hammerhead turnaround.
The hammerhead turnaround. Are you all able to hear the announcements from the announcers here now at the screen and the speaker? Let me know.
Now, folks, I think we're going to get one last look at Trevor Rufferty and Kristen Eagle. You have your cameras ready? Because here it comes from the right.
Upside down, right side up. Give them a wave, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Rafferty. Well done, Toronto. Oh, and look at that. He's gonna have a little fun. He always has this dance between the crowd. Let him have a lunch for fun. Coming upside down. Oh, he's taking it. Oh, he's taking it. To the water, man.
Talk about very, very uncomfortable. Not only are you hanging upside down in zero-G environment, you got to keep the feet on the rudder pedals, but all the these rushes in your head, it can be very, very uncomfortable. Experiencing those just imagine having a nice comfortable tighter and tighter. That's sort of what negative G's feels like.
To our friends down there in the kayaks, give them a wave as he passes you by. And let's see that wave continue. Look at that nice edge along the water. Have your cameras rolling. All the way down. Truly an air show professional.
Alright, so next we have the Fleet Cornell at 2:02. And in less than an hour, we'll have the Snowbirds. Oh, right. When we're waiting. Oh, you're gonna go to Costco. Costco run. Costco is great. I love their samples. While we're waiting for the Fleet Cornell, I'm gonna go back to our trivia just to keep it going. What is Canada's national animal? We have some guesses in the chat. So we have moose or beaver. Drum roll, please. It is the beaver. I thought the moose too, though, Snake Boy. I thought it was too. Which type of pizza was invented in Canada. So, for example, vegetarian, pepperoni, cheese. Do you guys know which type of pizza was invented in Canada? Ooh, Captain Thriller got it first. Correct, it was the Hawaiian pizza. So I have to ask the chat then. Do you eat pineapples on your pizza? Snakeboard was fast, like, nope, no way. Pineapple is not for pizza. Kinsley says yes. It could be worse, anchovies. Oh, Infinity says yes. So we have 2 yeses, 1 no. Captain Thriller, is that a yes or a no? What do you think? Ramsey, we need your guess. Maybe give you the deciding factor. I actually think this is a really cool question because I actually did not know this. So, founded in Quebec, what is the name of a private entertainment company which has sold over 100 million tickets for its unique blend of continuous live music and circus-like acrobatics? And a huge hint, the name is in French. Yes, so Kinsley and Captain Thriller got it. Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil is Canadian and it was actually founded in Quebec. I thought that was fascinating. I never knew Cirque du Soleil was Canadian, but they are Canadian and founded in Quebec. I have seen 3 of their shows. We saw OVO that came to Toronto this year. I think it was late April, early May it began. Oh, looks like Cornell is here.
Cornell.
Have a great Costco and Snake Boy. Hopefully we see you again soon. So Fleet Cornell's flying quite low. So if you look actually at the fence height, it's flying right above it when it comes around.
Gentlemen, give him away as Sean Clish comes back. Cornell. Is this someplace we
Folks, Brittany is correct. That is the high speed flight for
I had to look at our Airbus for confirmation on that.
I'm not sure it'd go much faster. It was a slow plane.
John, flying for over 20 years with stops in northern Canadian communities in Ontario, Manitoba, and the Northwest Territories before joining a Canadian airline, and has been flying Airbus aircraft for the last 12 years. Joined the Eaton Mail Classic Aircraft Foundation in 2020 and has been flying the Cornell since 2021. Talk about opposite extremes in terms of aircraft you fly. The Cornell, a primary flight trainer, and the Airbus commercial aircraft.
Bye, Fleet Cornell. Coming up next is... No, there's so much traffic on Lakeshore today. It's hungry. Imagine it was.
Round of applause for bringing this important historical artifact to our air show over Lake Ontario today.
Next is going to be the Nanchang CJ6 in 2 minutes, and then their demo team, and then the Snowbirds, last but not least. And as you can see, Lakeshore, if you were coming to Toronto, is backed up both ways. There is police officers as well, kind of trying to control traffic on one side.
As we turn things over to the United States Air Force F-35 demonstration meeting, followed up by our finale with the Snowbirds.
We have to keep our fingers crossed, chat, that the birds stay away from the airport today.
Now 45 seconds away from him being here in the box. Now, most may have noticed during our air show this afternoon that there are a few more hundred commercial aircraft running Billy Bishop Airport. We are in what we call the all of our air show performances basically from right to slightly to my left and then all the way to our right. That's so that we can accommodate those commercial jobs starting at the Billy Bishop Airport. And what you're seeing, that turn, is non-standard departure procedures for them. In fact, they brief their passengers before takeoff that as soon as we get off the ground, we're going to do an aggressive turn to the left. And that's why we can avoid interacting in Q400 with our next performer, Mr. Van Portan, coming in from our right in the Nanchang CJ6.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch closely as the Nanchang CJ6 takes to the sky. China's answer is forward trainer. First flown in 1958, the two-seat trainer introduced thousands of young Chinese military pilots to the world of flight. Built in who will ride with us. So we Adam and fully aerobatic, powered by engine forward, undertake dive from today this restaurant arena continues the tradition not in class, but in preservation. Reminds us of the time roll tide and trees
through that beautiful Barnstormer snow contest. A nice brown roof now pulling up at the right-hand side of our air show box, climbing for airspeed. Turning away 90 degrees, he's going to do a 270-degree turn the opposite direction. With our show line. Again, using these wing-overs to meet this performance right in front of us the entire time. Number 10, native of Victoria, Mill, Canada. Retired corporate pilot and is flying career with gliders at the young age of 16. Let's see as he comes in from our right, pulling back on the stick and up he goes. Something I gotta say is that the engine in this aircraft actually turns the opposite direction to all of the North American machines you can see here at this air show. So the turn is coming in the opposite direction to some of the maneuvers that you'll see down from down here, including the hammerhead. You get to see that. We'll actually put it to the right to take advantage of the gyroscopic energy of both the propeller as well.
No.
Here, Bugs, and
I guess everyone is waiting for the snowbirds. You want to see it? You want to see it? Tyler, do you want to see it?
Now, a lot of times when we look, many will assume it is a Yak 18, but the CJ6A is not a copy. It was a pilot that was inspired to fly the Yak. No smoke. More water profile.
Loved it so much, he decided to do it the opposite direction. No one had ever seen that maneuver before in an air show. And when he was asked what it was called, he just nonchalantly said,
Where do the snowbirds come on this side?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're like centers over there.
Number 10,
All of them are over. Yeah.
Green took her to the Canadian Forces. He was allowed to perfect his flying skills and get his first taste of aerobatics. In his career, Dan flew many different airplanes, ranging from single-seat gliders to heavy corporate jets. Dan also served as chief pilot for the Northern Lights Aerobatic team, where he received type ratings for high-performance airplanes like the Global Hazard Crowdster, L-29 Falcon, the Albatross, and the Hawker Hunter. Been operating the CJ6 since 1996. And has accumulated over 1,500 hours in the type. Rolling from fighting answers for a beautiful 360-degree roll. As we get right to the outset, to everyone at the end of the day, it's all about organization.
There's also this plane here. Like, hey, imagine being on that plane and then looking down and seeing the tricks. That would be so cool. Such a different sky from yesterday. Yesterday we had a Simpsons looking sky. There were so many beautiful clouds, and it really gave a nice backdrop of the plains. Let us know what you prefer though, the blue sky and sunshine or the clouds. We also wanted today to give a different perspective of our stream yesterday. So yesterday we stood on Lakeshore. So it's free entry. You just have to get there quite early to reserve a spot. So we got there about 11:30, so not actually too bad. But along the Lakeshore is free as long as you pay for parking or get dropped off or however you come. No CNE admission is required. However, to sit on this ground that we are all sitting, we are sitting on the actual exhibition grounds of the CNE. And even though the exhibition grounds is quite large, if you've seen our walkthrough stroll stream, where we actually walked the CNE grounds when there was no type of festival or event going on, they actually have really large gates set up around Liberty Grand at the back so that you cannot enter this part unless you have an admission to the CNE. These grounds, however, were quite filled at 11:30. But it's a cool perspective to see because you actually have to pay to enter this side or you have to have admission. But Lakeshore was not free, and I felt like the view was a little bit better because less obstructed by the trees or the fence or the bleachers. It's a good thing is that you get to sit down and still get a decent view. But good to compare. We had some friends and family comment in our section yesterday asking where we watched it or what our recommendation was. And we definitely recommend actually on Lakeshore. We had our family member Randy, that's what we call the people in our chat, recommend the Humber Bay would also be an excellent area to see the planes as well. Humber Bay is usually busy even during the week when there's an event, so that we probably would recommend you getting there quite early. Up next is the demo team. After the Nanjing, they are quite loud. Now the hill is filling up a little bit more because everyone knows it's almost snowbird time. Captain Driller says that another great spot to watch the planes is Maryland Bell Park. Yes, great suggestion as well.
Are you having fun?
So only one more act and then the Snowbirds. This act is actually really cool too. It is quite loud and it circles the city. So my Torontonians, get ready for the sound. We had our family member yesterday in our chat saying that they were so loud that it set off a car alarm in Toronto. Our daughter actually was sleeping on Friday, speaking of the practice, and it woke her up and startled her because we were in Toronto close to the CNE, and it startled her because it was so loud. So just keep that in mind if you're in Toronto. So Torontonians, heads up to the skies. The demo team will be arriving nice and loud. If you have your volume turned up on your device watching us, you can turn it down probably for now and still hear them quite loud, but they are coming. And this means like, hey, how about us? Look at us. I'm assuming they probably time it. I guess because the airport obviously doesn't pause ever, no days off at the airport. They probably have scheduled it with the air show this weekend, with the other planes landing.
Thank you so much to our incredible
Brittany, you were so kind as to ask me what inspired me and got me into the air show announcing. I would like to hear your story. How did you end up here at the Canadian International Air Show as an athlete? Tell us your story.
That's a great question. I went to the very large air show.
Randy, another super chat. Oh, Randy, that is too generous. That is too much. No more super chats allowed from you. Thank you so much, Randy. That is very generous. Such a kind supporter of our channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, Randy. You are always so nice and so sweet to us. Even just by you chatting and watching this entire time and connecting with us means so much. For the second super chat of the day from Randy, a great supporter and family of the channel. Thank you, Randy, so much from Owen Sound. So nice of you, Randy. Randy, thank you so much again. Thank you so much. We use our super chats to bring you more and to see more. Use it for fun events to live stream for all of you. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. My family's yours. Thank you, Randy. So next trivia question, since we're at the air show, I thought that this trivia question would be fitting. So which carrier has the second largest fleet of any airline in Canada behind Air Canada? So Air Canada has the first largest fleet. Who has the second? Captain Thriller got it. Yes, WestJet. WestJet has the second largest fleet of airplanes. I know that there's kind of, or Canada has been a little bit messy lately. So if you're looking to do any travel, I guess WestJet would be your best bet. I'm thinking Porter is probably going to be up there soon as well. It's gaining popularity here.
Raise your hand if you know it. I think you're going to get a prize. Go ahead, shout it out.
As a question, sir, with the hat on a beautiful Hawaiian shirt. Regular question. That is correct. What is the B-17 Hawaiian?
I hear them, and Captain Phil says F-35 is on its way, and it sure is. Hey, they copied us. They're doing trivia too. Oh, Randy Rugg, thank you for the nice words. I really love spending the time connecting with all of you and bringing you these live events.
That is correct. Folks, that is how you play Aviation Jeopardy. Let's give Brittany a round of applause for doing such a great job.
So we are just minutes away from turning things over to your our United States Air Force F-35 demonstration team. Now this is my favorite. It's very loud.
F-35 is on its way. Thank you, Captain Thriller, for the updates.
It doesn't help that we gave Brent one yesterday, right in front of Ken.
Check out the team. Be sure to visit them for those of you joining online. Check them out. Hit up their Slack message. So again, if your protection is needed, if you don't have any friends,
Hey, Ricky Ma, nice to see you again. Just over your house, perfect. Thank you for the update.
Poor Donna's friend, she's trying to swat these away from her burger that she still has to eat. And I keep thinking she's trying to make
The announcements just said they're 2 minutes away from the area.
now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? U.S. Air Force F-35 demonstration team.
Yeah.
Now my honor to turn.
Oh, I hear them. Oh, it's so far away in the back.
I know you can hear it.
Oh, I can see it. It's way over there.
He's coming.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the United States Air Force,
The F-35 actually made the news, the CP24 news, if anybody watched. Kind of the controversy in a sense with the F-35. Kind of interesting.
F3 Williams, Mobile, Alabama, as well as our team safety observer, combat ready F-35 pilot, Dalton DJ Shields. DJ is a combat pilot with 340 hours of flight aircraft, hail, as a member of the 40th Fire Wing, better known as Information, it is my distinct pleasure to bring to you today Lightning 2. The team commander of the space flight is me, Melanie Bachman. She was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. She's a veteran combat fighter pilot for more than 1,000 The F-35 you're about to see is a supersonic, 9D-capable, multi-role aircraft that provides unmanned stealth and the most advanced aircraft systems for aircraft history. The F-35 gives the United States Air Force the power to fly the skies, anytime, anywhere.
They come in from somewhere.
Wow, you won't see anything that makes the F-35A and the most you win with this raw power. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stand up and get ready. I present you the newest, most technologically advanced fifth-generation fighter aircraft in the world, the United States Air Force, F-35A, Lightning II. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare.
around. Incredible. Yep, I'm just gonna stand here the whole time, Randy. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get up and stand. Especially for the Snowbirds and the demo team. They're too fantastic to be sitting. Even the friends on the bleachers are standing. Coming in for a ride.
It's like a mug or something. तो वो फिर लोग कहते हैं कि फ्री जगह से आप कहाँ देख सकते हैं कि इनके ब्रोशर में आते हैं हमें यहाँ से दिख रहा है obviously it's not the best.
वो देखो
190. That is amazing precision, perfect precision.
The tactical pitch. What you guys think of that show?
Breathtaking.
We're not done yet. Coming in from the right, Major Kuzner with another high. She's coming in hot.
Wow, I could not do it for sure. I could not. Such talented pilots. Their abilities are outstanding.
It's really not. I don't even notice it. I don't even feel like a risk there. Like, how do you? Can you lose it? Did he type this? Alright, so next time we pass a booth, let's go and I'll tell him. You need to put it on too tight. So don't give me on.
So it's too tight.
If it's irritating you, it should be loose. It's just getting out. Just think of it as your watch from if I get a 10 at 50. Thank you for watching.
versus Snowbirds. They're in the house. They're getting set up. Snowbird number 10, Captain Jeremy Omni. Snowbird number 11, Captain Richard Dougal. Going to be your safety pilot as well as narrator for today's event. Don't want to miss your Canadian Horses Snowbirds. What a great display landed by Snowbird number 1, Major Brendan, who is also the founder of the Northern Stars Herald team. Brittany on practice lead. A whole bunch of Snowbirds present and past the Snowbirds. And for a photo flight, the Northern Stars, as we mentioned, 2 of them were former Snowbirds. Marco Lascoli was up there with Mustang. He's also a former Snowbird. And a little surprise here, because I will just let it see no. That Snowbird number 5, my boy, is celebrating a birthday today. All right, folks, put your hands together and welcome back to the Canadian International Air Show, your Canadian Horses Snowbird.
Afternoon, Toronto. Are you ready for a Snowbird performance? Are you ready for a Snowbird performance? On behalf of our command team, Colonel Neil Paquette, and Chief Officer Cheryl Abernathy, and all members of 431 Air Demonstration Squad. Welcome to the 2025 Canadian Force Snowbird. Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Mon nom de l'attaque camarade est Neil Paquette. Cheryl
Thank you, Captain, for the update. All of our CDF members are so appreciated. Such an awesome community we have here. Thank you so much for the updates. They should be here any minute. When they're here, I will raise the gimbal on the phone back up and try to get the best views and possible for all of you. So excited to watch the Snowbirds with all of you here. All 40 family members. Awesome. Randy, I agree with Kinsey. You are experienced. We don't get old around here. I definitely think yesterday's stream, and also last time I checked, it was reaching 9,000 views. So thank you all for 9,000 views. So amazing to see. That was the most I think that we got on a live stream so far. One of our videos of Casaloma got, I think it's at 17K last time I checked. So Casaloma is still number one. But we thank you all for almost 9,000 views of yesterday's air show. It shows how beloved the air show really is. And we can't express how happy we are that you all joined us. The bleachers is probably the best spot to watch the air show. It does look like it'll be quite hot, like as I mentioned today, it's quite hot. The shade is perfect temperature, but in the sun it was very hot. So I recommend if you are going to pay the price to be on the bleachers, to maybe bring an umbrella if they do allow, or definitely hats. Come prepared if it is a hot day. Remember, I believe it's $109 extra ticketed price to sit on the bleachers to watch the air show. Again, to sit on this hill, it is admission price to the CNE. You can re-enter today. Tomorrow is the last day of the CNE, and we wish you all the best Labor Day long weekends. I hope that you all relax, enjoy, and take in the last bits of summer. Remember, we go live every single Monday around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from a fun event or area around Toronto. So we love seeing familiar names in the chat and connects with all of you. TIFF will be hitting the streets of Toronto coming up soon, as well as Nuit Blanche, and again Canada's Wonderland, the opening day of Halloween Haunts. Screamers will also be at CNE here on the CNE grounds. I don't see any of the Snowbirds yet. I know yesterday they recircled the sky a little bit, waiting for them all to come into formation, but nothing yet. Got music. That's usually a good sign.
They then pull up into a loop and change back to big time. Now from the right, the Snowbirds are setting up for the classic Big Diamond Combo. And roll followed by the loop in the Big Diamond 40. Now the backbone of our formation consists of two line of stern pilots, better known as the Dead. Our first line of stern pilot is number 4, Captain Brendan Pillow from British Columbia. Two-plane instructor with over 1,500 hours of flying time. At the tail end, cool, calm, and collected to their second line of stern pilot, Snowbirds 5. Captain Scott Boyd from Burnaby, British Columbia. You'll see here number 2 flight the heroes.
Hey Jeffrey, welcome in. Thank you for being here today. Hope that you're having a great Sunday. touched it too far. And they're going to make their loop around the CN Tower. Welcome back, Snake Boy. Hopefully Costco is good to you. Amazing. That's probably my favorite part of it, is them flying over the CNE. Thank you so much, Snowbirds. And thank you to all of you who tuned in today and yesterday. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here with us. Please remember to bippity bop that like button and subscribe to be part of our family. A huge shout out to Randy Ruck for the super chats today, and for everybody who chatted with us and connected with us. We really appreciate it. And thank you all so much for being a part of our 2025 family tradition of seeing the Canadian International Air Show. We hope that everyone drives safe, because as you can see, Lakeshore is very busy. But one more time for the Snowbirds. We want to thank everyone for, again, our 8,000 view stream yesterday of the opening official day of the International Air Show 2025. We watched it from Lakeshore, so if you want to see a different perspective than today, because today we watched it on the CNE grounds, definitely check out our showing yesterday under our live tab on our YouTube channel. We thank you all for joining us, and happy Labor Day long weekend, family. Please remember to pop that like button and subscribe to be part of our family. We hope to see you next year. We hope to see you next year also at the air show. Sorry, friends, I'm trying to hold the phone to get the best view of the Snowbirds. Sorry about that little gimbal ride for you guys at the end. But thank you so much for joining in. Have a safe Labor Day long weekend, and we will see you on our next live streams.